Nikola Tesla, a man who died in a New York City hotel room, penniless and alone, while professing his love for a pigeon. You might find it hard to believe, but it's true. Though his life ended in bleak circumstances, he spent the preceding 86 years as one of the most prolific inventors in human history. The Serbian-born scientist filed more than 300 patents, and his inventions paved the way for numerous modern-day technologies, including electric motors, radios, fluorescent lights, lasers, remote controls, and the alternating current AC. Without Tesla's vision and brilliance, our car wouldn't be possible. We're confident that if he were alive today, Nikola Tesla would look over our 100% electric car and nod his head with both understanding and approval. Tesla's brilliance was matched by his wide-ranging eccentricities, which may have led to his unfortunate end, but also contributed to his creative success. His unabashed individuality holds invaluable lessons about how we can all foster a spirit of lifelong creativity. Be alone, said Tesla. That is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. During time alone, we can reflect and think creatively, rather than diluting our attention with an endless number of distractions. Tesla often attributed his accomplishments to creating time for solitude and reflection. From childhood, I was compelled to concentrate attention upon myself. This caused me much suffering, but to my present view, it was a blessing in disguise, for it has taught me to appreciate the inestimable value of introspection and the preservation of life, as well as a means of achievement. Born and raised in the Austrian Empire, Tesla studied engineering and physics in the 1870s without receiving a degree, gaining practical experience in the early 1880s working in telephony and at Continental Edison in the new electric power industry. In 1884 he emigrated to the United States, where he became a naturalized citizen. He worked for a short time at the Edison Machine Works in New York City before he struck out on his own. With the help of partners to finance and market his ideas, Tesla set up laboratories and companies in New York to develop a range of electrical and mechanical devices. His alternating current induction motor and related polyphase AC patents, licensed by Westinghouse Electric in 1888, earned him a considerable amount of money and became the cornerstone of the polyphase system, which the company eventually marketed. In the fall of 1937, at the age of 81, after midnight one night, Tesla left the Hotel New Yorker to make his regular commute to the cathedral and library to feed the pigeons. While crossing a street a couple of blocks from the hotel, Tesla was unable to dodge a moving taxicab and was thrown to the ground. His back was severely wrenched and 3 of his ribs were broken in the accident. The full extent of his injuries was never known. Tesla refused to consult a doctor, an almost lifelong custom, and never fully recovered. On the 7th of January 1943, at the age of 86, Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the Hotel New Yorker. His body was later found by maid Alice Monahan after she had entered Tesla's room, ignoring the "Do Not Disturb" sign that Tesla had placed on his door 2 days earlier. Assistant Medical Examiner H.W. Wembley examined the body and ruled that the cause of death had been coronary thrombosis. How much time do you spend alone? Even if you consider yourself a classic introvert, chances are you're more connected than you think. According to the first quarter 2019 Nielsen Total Audience Report, American adults spent over 11 hours per day watching, reading, listening to, or generally interacting with media. At our average 8 hours of sleep, plus daily meetings and socializing with friends and family, and we're left with little time to be by ourselves, which can also diminish our creativity. Nikola Tesla believed deeply in the power of solitude. Thank you for watching Unfolding Saga.